Do you ever realize that you've lost sight of the important things in your lives? Or have you ever woken up one day and realized that the things that you cared about are not the same things that you care about now, even though when you think about it, you do still care about those things? I had this revelation that I had lost sight of a lot of the things that I cared about recently, and that I had practically spent the last 4 years sort of caught up in this loop of thinking about recent events and not about where I came from and what I was about. And I think I think that showed a lot in a lot of different aspects of my life, here on YouTube and in real life. You know, you know, some things just affect you very strongly, and you just have to deal with them. But I think somewhere along the way, while trying to deal with these things, I lost track of what I was about as a person. So I want to try and rectify that, or change that, and I want to be that person that I wanted to be a long time ago. I want to recapture those feelings that I had in some way, and I would like to not necessarily start here, but I would like to try and make a difference here. Or something like that. I'm not very eloquent with words. I never have been. I'm not the best talker. But we're gonna play some Minecraft, and I'm running Pixelmon and a couple other mods, like Pam's Harvestcraft, a mini-map mod, a teleporter mod, a couple other things. And we're gonna play some Pixelmon, and I'm gonna talk about some things, because that's kind of what this is. That's what life is. Playing games and talking about things. There is nothing else. But yeah, I lost sight of a lot of the things that I cared about over the years, and got caught up in my own thoughts, and just sort of forgot what I valued over the years. And I think I'm gonna go with Mudkip, because I love me some fucking Mudkip. But I'm gonna be kind of, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be vague about it, but basically, I don't know. I used to stand for something, like, maybe that's not something that could be seen here on the channel, because a lot of the history of this channel took place during the time of me just sort of forgetting about what I was about. But I used to, in my own mind, like, I stood for things. Like, the reason I originally created a YouTube channel way back was for a couple of reasons. One was because I wanted to be like the people that I watched. Everybody, back then, when you're young, you want to be like your idols and whatnot. And I wanted to be like Seamus. I wanted to be like Nova. I wanted to be like, I could just keep naming off names, but yeah, I wanted to be that. I wanted to live that. I wanted to experience every part of that. But what I also wanted was to connect with people on some level. Not like anything. I don't like this. This is the part that I always have an issue with, like, wording. I wanted to connect with people in a way that I had only done with a couple of people, and over the internet, like in a form like this, like with a viewer creator relationship, that's not easy to do. But I don't know. I guess the best way I could put it is that I wanted to share my, I guess the best word I can think of is inner philosophy. I wanted to share my thoughts, and I wanted to, I don't know. It's not helping people, but it's, I don't know. I wanted, like, to use what I had experienced in my life to help people, because, you know, I haven't had the hardest life ever, but I definitely have not had the easiest, and I think that it's important to share what you've learned from these experiences. Oh, okay, well, please let me get out. Yeah. That is my one complaint about Pixelmon, is that, like, early on, you are kind of fucked. So, I'm gonna have to find a town before I can actually do Pokemon stuff, which kind of sucks, but they shouldn't be too hard to find. But, yeah, I wanted to help people by sharing my experiences, and I don't know. I guess is that a town over there? That might be a town. Maybe it's naive and stupid to think that, you know, you could have that sort of thing with people. Yeah, that's a town. Over something like this, but it was something I wanted to try anyways, because at least in real life, you know, there was always the issue of trying to connect people to connect with people on some sort of deeper level, like sharing ideas about life and, you know, how to deal with things. And oh god, please be diamonds in here. Well, that's good enough. You know, those things were very important to me, but being introverted and not very trustful of most people, I had no idea how to do that. So I decided instead, somewhere down the line, that I was going to turn... Oh god, please. Okay. That I was going to try and share those thoughts and ideas in a channel, because if I can't do it in real life, or if I can't, I don't know, find a way to... Oh, God. I mean, it has tackle, but it's a magic carp, so... I don't know. Maybe not that. Yeah, kind of lost my train of thought there. But, I don't know. I just feel differently now. I had this revelation, about, like, myself, I guess. Like, oh, okay, not about myself, but... okay. So, if anybody has been here for a while, they know about Ethan to some extent, I would hope, maybe. I don't know, he wasn't on this channel as much. Or let's just assume you guys that anybody listening doesn't know anything I'm talking about. I have a friend, um, named Ethan, and another friend, Justin, and we used to do a lot of shit together. Now, we were all really close. We went through a lot of shit together, and I don't know. I don't know. I guess somewhere along the line, I became sort of like the leader. What's that, level 21? Yeah, I think so. I became like the leader, or the brother, or like the adult, or not the adult. I don't know. I was like an older brother figure, sort of, because they were both like 2-3 years younger than me at the time. So, when I was 15, they were like 13, and goddamn Pikachu. And we just really bonded. And then along the way, somewhere, I just lost sight of myself. I came, like I said earlier, my life hasn't been the hardest, but it hasn't been easy. And, from the things that I've learned in life is that, I used to be a really angry person, and, I had a lot of built up feelings. I don't know. There isn't an easy way to explain this in a short amount of time, so let's just keep it at that I used to be very angry, and I had issues. But I eventually overcame those things, and it made me realize that, I don't know, it made me realize that anybody has the potential for change. Oh, here we go. Anybody could do it. If I could do it with how long I was the way I was, then I believe that other people could too. Oh, okay, it has Thunderfang. That's nice. And so I stood for that. I don't know. I don't know. It made me want to help people, because I realized with enough care, with enough dedication and love and hope and time, that anybody could become the best person they could possibly be. And I wanted to help other people become, the best possible person they could be. And, I mean, yeah, YouTube channel's probably not the best for that particular sort of thing, but it's all I had at the time. It's all I still have, really. Definitely not a great speaker or anything, clearly. Oh, god damn it. But I don't know. I just realized that there are still important things that I care about, and I may have forgotten them. But I remember now, and shut up, Drowsy. And I want to, I don't know, I want to do something. God damn it. Thank you. I don't know, I want to make something of this. Now that I, remember what I'm about, I want to make the most of what I have. Okay, this is fine. Just, I'm just right there. I don't know, I want to make the most of what I've got now, especially now that I remember. I don't know. This is really just a huge mess, but I hope the general idea is getting across. hell is this? Okay. I'm gonna probably have to look at a wiki at some point. So, I don't know. Maybe something will happen here on this channel one day in terms of... God, please let me find something I could fight. Maybe something will happen here where I do something along those lines. God damn. But wait, how did... Oh, I must... Okay. But maybe something will come of this. I think for now that I'm just gonna try and have a consistent schedule for now. I'm just gonna start there. I'm not gonna go jump in. In fact, I'm just going to I'm just gonna do this. I'm just this for now. I'm not gonna do... Okay, there we go. This I could totally do this. I could totally... Maybe I could do this. But I'm just gonna focus on this. I'm not going to do anything else. God damn it, Mudkip. So, here's what I'm proposing right now. I'm gonna probably... No, I am going to start uploading consistently. I'm thinking one video a day of just this. I'm going to do all of my recording on the weekends. That way, you know, I have the time once I get a job. Because that's a thing, you know, when you're an adult. You have to get a job. I'm looking for a job right now. And, so, just one video every day, 15 to 20 minutes. We'll just do whatever. And I'm going to start with this, and we'll go from there. And hopefully, somewhere along the line, I can stop saying, and have weird, awkward pauses because I suck at talking. But that is something that I hope happens along somewhere in the series. But, we're just going to start small. I'm not going to do any sort of crazy shit like I used to with, like, 2-3 videos a day, and, like, mass recording sessions that I used to do, like, way back, and then accidentally lose all the footage somehow. So, 5 videos a week, once per day, nothing on the weekends, and we'll go from there. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to nobody, probably, because nobody's watching. I'm actually going to upload this and put it on unlisted, because that's how cool I am. That joke didn't make any sense. It's even more sad that I even considered it a joke, but yeah. I'm really going to hate this, because I don't know, this whole thing right here where I'm not finding any Pokemon, this is going to be irritating. Hopefully I can get my Pokemon to like level 16 within, I don't know, the next episode. I'm actually in terms of like the schedule that I have just proposed, I am ignoring it this week because it is Valentine's Day, so I'm just going to do all of the recording for the rest of the week right now, because I'm here and I'm doing it, and I've got nothing else to do because I'm lonely. No, I'm not lonely, but all of my friends are off doing stuff, so this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna close out here. I think I might make this into my home or something. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably, if you're here to watch. Hopefully, maybe I can make more sense of this as time goes on. If anybody has any questions, obviously you can ask them. But I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.